As you stand looking to Buddy, and the realization hits you that you've been traveling alongside a member of the Cult of the White Skull this whole time. Waves of emotion wash over you. Shock, anger, and hurt. Just as you feel you may be able to speak or act, the lieutenant, to Buddy's side, turns to him and says,
Champion, it's time.
I need you all to roll initiative.
Oh my gosh.
26.
A nat 20.
Or 19.
You're
Sorry,
muted
it was a
up.
+5.
Bringing up my initiative manager real quick.
His initiative is getting over Zenesha. You ain't seen fighting.
Sashem just made a realization.
She swears silently.
Buddy, it's your turn.
I'm gonna go for the obvious thing first. And I am going to rage.
Describe your rage.
Up until now, Buddy has been a foot smaller than Zenesha. This time as he rages, he gains height. And becomes the same height as Zenesha, pretty much. This is my true form as I am basically doing a Goku or Vegeta yell. And my green becomes more brilliant with a light green.
How tall is Zenesha again? Is she like 8 feet?
No, 6.5. Okay.
Oh, 6.5.
Oh, okay.
Never
So
mind.
I'm taller than you.
I've been
Okay.
about the same height as her. but
Ah.
Yeah,
I'm
now he's about
a foot taller.
7'5".
So he's even taller than me.
Yes.
Okay.
And as he, is roaring out, which your choice if that roar has an effect, Tylor. His muscles swell as his height climbs. You hear the sinew and tendons cracking and snapping under the skin, bones lengthening, and aura of deep and brilliant green and black begins to pour all over him.
Yeah, I will make that as my action, the roar, as my dragon fear.
Okay. Explain that effect to everybody.
Everybody will need to roll a saving throw, wisdom saving throw. Not a failure, you become frightened for a whole minute.
DC 15,
Yeah.
right?
Yes, 15's the DC.
Yeah, DC 15. Arni and Basil and Sashem, you are frightened.
Now,
Zenesha, you are the only one not frightened.
so you are now afraid of me for a minute, or until you take any damage and repeating saving throws at the end of your turns. And that will be my turn.
Zenesha, your turn.
She's gonna throw down the halberd and pull out the piece of agony. We'll have that in one hand and the heirloom axe in the other.
Okay.
She's gonna scream and run for him. As she's running, she'll bonus action rage.
Okay.
And then she's gonna swing, one with each weapon.
All right, go ahead and make your attacks.
That's 12 for the axe.
It misses.
So is agony in your offhand?
Yes,
Because you have 2 strikes on your attack action, right?
that was also a 12.
Yeah, she has
You-
2 attacks.
Yeah, so you'd have two attempts with the heirloom axe, and then you'd be using, well, you wouldn't be able to do it this turn, a bonus action to offhand attack.
But both of the
But still, it's a 12, so
12 and 12.
so Buddy is able to just shift out of the way for this initial flurry. Is there anything you'd like to say?
I think
I'm
he's
gonna end
talking-
you this time.
Basil, it is your turn, but you are frightened. You cannot close distance on Buddy right now.
Yeah, I was going to ask on that. How do you mark that? I see that Basil's marked as frightened in roll 20.
If you go to your conditions, there'll be and click on it, there should be something under F. It's called Frightened.
Conditions? Like in
Yeah,
the
on
little
your-
menu in the top left, or what?
No, on your player sheet, next to your armor class, there's defense on the right, and then conditions.
On my in Beyond?
Yep, click conditions, click frightened. I just put it on for you. You should see where it changed.
Oh, I'm not sure how to do it in there, but yeah, on your player sheet, it's there too.
You have to show me that later. But thank you.
Basil's
Send
gonna
a picture.
pull out his crossbow and shoot at the lieutenant.
Okay, go ahead and make your attack. Since your attack is not against Buddy, it is not at disadvantage.
It's a 9.
9. It does roll damage because this hits the entity.
Oh, that is the wrong.
I was like, whoa, 25
I just rolled a hit
damage.
again. 4.
4 points of damage. Okay, doesn't seem to do a lot, really at all, but something.
And then, am I able to make 2 crossbow attacks? Or-
Yes.
Okay.
Well, is it a repeating crossbow?
No, it's a light crossbow.
Okay, then no.
So your second action
Um,
would be to reload it.
Yeah, effectively that's how a ranged weapon like that works. Like a regular bow, you can absolutely make 2 attacks with it. Crossbows have a little bit of wonkiness to them.
Unless
But anyway.
you shot on it.
Sashem, it's your turn. Oh, but also Basil, anything you want to say?
He's just gonna give Buddy a glare as he misses his shot.
Sashem, it's your turn.
Sashem can't move directly towards Buddy, correct?
Correct.
You can't get any
could-
closer to
You could
that.
move around him, but you cannot
Right.
close distance.
Can I? So this is. So my. This is my question: is would Sashem register the feeling of being not just the feeling of being frightened, but would he register kind of like how Lana did the conjuring for him, or the charming for him? Would he register that this is magic now because now he's gotten used to these weird feelings? Or would he
this
not
is not
even-
quite. So you would kind of understand those effects, but this is not quite like that.
Okay. Can I move closer to the lieutenant?
Yes, you could, as long as it doesn't involve getting closer to Buddy.
Okay.
Which it
I don't
would
even-
involve.
Really, I only want to go 10 feet closer so I can go or like 15 feet closer. So I'd be basically rounding this way.
You'd have
You
to
know what I
be.
mean?
You'd have to be outside
So
of
it'd be
28.
going.
Oh, here's how. There you go. You'd have
You
Okay.
can't go in the circle.
you cannot go in the circle. That's how
Okay.
that works.
Okay.
Good job getting the circle before I did.
You're good.
Yeah, that helps a lot too. So, okay. So then what I'm going to do just for this round then is I am going to just cast Sacred Flame at the lieutenant.
Which,
Okay.
real quick, point of reference, Basil, you could have rolled to see if you got out of being afraid.
Oh,
right.
yes, definitely roll
Can you
your
do,
save.
you do that at the end of your turn, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
that's what I thought. Okay.
17 on the save.
Saves.
Sacred Flame, no
Nope.
damage.
I do not save.
Yeah.
Anything you'd like to say, Sashem?
Yeah, what did you do to Quintus?
It is now Adelaide's turn.
Make your roll real quick. Wisdom saving throw.
Yep, make your wisdom saving throw to try and break the fear.
I'll help you guys remember that.
16.
Got it.
You are all so grouped up.
It's a small place to be shoved in. Oh, sorry.
It is. Foot radius. No, she's gonna put it out there. You see her drop her shield and sword. Reach a finger out. Point Arni in front of your feet. And a red streak of light and flame. Huge explosion of flame. I need everybody to make a dexterity saving throw, except you, buddy.
Okay.
12.
Which d6s? Let's see. Zenesha, you save. Syranos, you save. Basil and Sashem, you do not. Arni, do we have your dexterity saving throw? There we go. You save. So those that saved take half damage. Double ones? What the? Bullshit. Double ones again.
Are they going to dice jail?
Yeah, for real. Wow. 19 points of fire damage. Reduced to 10 for those that saved. Or sorry, reduced to 9 for those that saved. And then she is going... She steps backwards and fades into the writhing mass.
I'm never making a joke about casting Fireball again.
That's kind of funny. Syranos, it's your turn. And I will say at this point, you would have an echo that you can put wherever you please, effectively.
Yeah, thanks. I did say I had that, huh? Okay.
Yep. You specified on your way out. Granted, you know, the event from the breaking of the vial to being out here in battle was 12 or 18 seconds. It was not a long time.
Yeah. And I said I was sprinting at him with the intention of using my echo to teleport fast and fast and fast.
But are you frightened right now?
I am frightened. So I don't know how that would work.
Well, this is actually something I was thinking about ahead of this.
Good.
Teleporting is in Syranos' mind to get closer to Buddy. Is it not?
Yeah. So if he's frightened,
then you cannot do it. Now, with your echo, if it's already there, you can still attack from it. It's at disadvantage because you're frightened.
Okay. Yeah. I think that's fair enough. Like he'd still be able to have it there and projected, like as the roar, because he was charging him.
Basically, that echo is the timeline where you were not frightened.
Yeah. Okay. So, disadvantage?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, doesn't the frighten end after taking damage?
It does.
After taking damage, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, so I'm not.
Oh, that's right. Flame. Yeah. Adelaide fucked up. Nobody's frightened anymore.
Huh.
Okay, so now if that changes your actions.
It most certainly does. Wow, okay, I have to check something real quick. Okay. Okay, and that is a... Okay. I am going to... Alright, let's set this aside for a second.
Okay.
Ruler. Line. Can I get there? Yeah, I can get there. Okay.
Yeah, I think small scale right now.
Yeah, I'm not really seeing the squares. Oh, kind of. They're big.
Yeah, I don't have them on there.
Oh, that's just the texture then.
Yeah.
So running up to Buddy.
So you average 30 foot movement. So
Yeah. Effectively, everybody can cross the entire battlefield in a turn. So
Running straight at him. My Echo, which I can't grab now. Thank you. It's going to be put up behind him for my bonus action. And then I am going to attack with Unleash Carnation. So that happens twice.
Yep.
Wait, no, cut, don't do that. It wants the hit DC thing to just send it for some reason right now. No. 26 for the second one.
I imagine that hits.
yes, it is.
Okay. So no, stop it. Doesn't want to work right now. That's 9. And then
So 9 points of damage, buddy.
No, I'm raging, so it's halved. So it's full.
Yeah, we'll just give you the full numbers and leave the math to you.
And then I'm gonna action surge and do it again.
All right, go ahead. Another 3 attacks. Or 2 attacks, rather.
Oh. 25
Nice.
and a 10. So I
Another hit.
imagine
Just another
1 hits, yeah.
Yep.
That's 11. And that's it for my turn, I believe.
Okay, that goes to Arni. It's your turn. And Syranos, what would you like to say?
I said what I wanted to.
Okay.
I just have tears on my face as I'm attacking.
Okay. You are muted, Arni.
Here we are. Okay. Arni is going to run up and in Draconic is going to say, "You foul beast," and will cast a 3rd level Inflict Wounds.
Okay. And also, as a point, Syranos, you need to make all those attacks at advantage. So
Oh, that is
I'm
correct.
just going to do them in order. Roll
Okay.
your first one to check if it hits, and then Arni, roll this at advantage, because Buddy's surrounded at this point.
That's right. Okay, so
Let's do George's stuff for
Yeah.
Syranos.
It's okay. We'll just. work
this
through
is
it.
to see if it hit a 20.
Up to you, Buddy.
Yeah.
If there's a
The first one that did hit, I guess all 4 of them would have done it.
Well, the first one missed, so we're checking to see if it hit. That was a 20.
correct.
The second one hit. We're going to check now to see if it was a crit or not.
Okay. First one, would have let it hit. Yeah.
Okay, so the first one would have hit. Okay.
The second one did not crit, so
it
just
did
keep
not
going.
crit.
Check for
And
a crit
then-
on the third.
The third one is checking for a crit,
Correct.
and the fourth one is checking for a hit.
Checking for a hit. Yep.
So no crit on the third one,
Correct.
Does
and no hit.
And no hit
So
on the fourth.
roll
So,
one more thing of
Attack.
damage.
yeah, just one more
Okay.
set of damage, and then Arni, a 19 to hit. Buddy, does that
19.
hit with a third level inflict wounds?
14.
max damage.
Okay, give me a sec. I am going to react. How do I click it?
You
to
kind of
show
just,
the-
if it doesn't have a show on VTT, you can kind of just describe it.
see what this does. There we go. So it
That
misses.
show up on Cosmic Forge Roll 20.
Yeah,
It
it's
showed
in
up on roll 20.
Yep. Good.
So what you see as it comes out, your attack, my tell, instinctually comes and smacks it away.
Okay, so that one still doesn't hit.
Correct.
No,
No, that's for Arni's. That's for Arni's.
Oh, for Arnie's. Okay,
I took the extra hit damage.
gotcha.
Yep. And as the tail sweeps, there's this like film in the air left behind of psychic energy that persists. And Buddy's armor class is +3 until the beginning of his next turn.
So is his tail basically like
His tail projected a psychic barrier.
okay,
Basically did shield, but at a smaller amount.
gotcha.
Which, Arni, you only rolled a single roll for your inflict wounds. We should have checked to see if it crit first.
Oh,
just
I rolled for advantage. I rolled.
Oh, it did? Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I rolled the
Okay.
19 and an 8.
Gotcha. Okay.
That works.
So is that the end of your turn, Arni? Is
Yes,
there anything you'd like to say?
I called him a foul beast in Draconic.
All right.
And a traitor.
On to Yeah. On to the environmental action. All of the writhing masses shift predictably. And if they come into contact with anyone, you saw what happened. Buddy, it's your turn.
I'm gonna look at the 3 in front of me. Well, it has been fun. But now you're gonna taste true power. And with that, for my 2 attacks per action, the first one is going to be, let me see what I can do with it real quick. And I can't really hit all of them. Never mind.
Well, I mean, it would. So it on the thing, if you click no snapping on grid snapping, you can get a much better.
Yeah,
it'd be coming from the. It needs to come from the center of your character. So you could probably get 2 of them at once. Yeah, there's not really a way to get all 3.
All right, let me do something real quick.
You could also shift your position if you wanted. You just might incur opportunity attacks.
Yeah, that's true. I'm going to shift over to here out of Arni's.
So Arni, you can take an attack of opportunity, which was at advantage at the moment that he was moving.
And I'm gonna definitely do that.
Okay.
So that's gonna be. Where are we at? Actions. $21
Misses.
and a 20.
Misses because of the psychic barrier. You go to swing out and it just. All right, buddy. What are you doing?
Well, first up, I'm going to use my Dragon Breath right down to get all 3 of them.
All right. What's the save?
They need to make a dexterity save. Need to beat a 16.
All 3 of you. Dexterity saving throw. Syranos, you're the only one to succeed. Arni and Zenesha, you both fail. Zenesha, shouldn't yours be at advantage?
I did roll at advantage. I rolled 2 10s.
Oh, it's not showing that to me for some reason. Anyway, okay.
Okay, so
2 10s. Oh.
I was supposed to roll 3 d10s. So there's 1.
So just, yeah, do 2 more.
4 plus 10, so 14 psychic total damage.
Yep, 14 psychic damage.
And then half as much on a successful save. And then on the second attack, I'm actually going to be swinging my sword. With we're in position, it's coming at you, Syranos. I'm sorry. Why didn't that roll?
I think it's being a little weird today.
It's
Might
being
just have to-
interesting, but if you right click it and then hit the roll button, it will work.
Okay.
Yeah.
23 hit.
I believe so. Yes.
There's cat. Gosh dang it.
Kitty cat.
Yeah, you got to right click roll. It's being weird.
That will be 14, 16 slashing damage.
Okay.
And then as a bonus action, I am going to use my Tell Strike on you as well.
Okay.
To try to trip you up. No, I'm just gonna try to hit you with it. No, I'm gonna sweep. Okay. So I'm going to attempt to sweep you, and I need to roll to hit, right? Alright, I gotta.
Meow.
Roll that attack.
So that's going to be a 24.
That hits.
But I'm using it to trip you, so you have to make a strength saving throw.
$23.
23.
You successfully dodge it.
Yep. You jump the sweep the leg.
I have a tail, and I'm accustomed to fighting with it.
That makes sense.
And
Buddy,
that
is
is
that
my turn.
your turn?
That is
All
my
right.
turn.
Is there any final thing you wish to say, buddy?
No, I'm just gonna chuckle and
Okay.
be ready for the next hit.
Zenesha, it's your turn.
Bonus action, Hexblade Curse on Buddy.
All right.
And if I shift to here, is that like considered enough flanking?
No. Not quite. Not with 2 people out of 45 in front of him.
I'll stay there anyway, and I just won't have advantage. And then
Okay.
one attack with each weapon. 27
Is that a natural
Wow.
or is that a natural 20 or a normal hit?
is that.
I can't do anything about the 27, so that one hits.
Okay.
Yep, and
Actually, there is
The
one
end of
thing I can do, but I'm not going to. Not yet.
yep, go ahead and roll your damage on the halberd. Well, okay, halberd is a 2-handed weapon. While
But
stowing
even though I'm holding
and
it in one hand?
you'd be rolling a disadvantage for it, wielding a 2-handed weapon with one hand.
Oh, sorry. I rolled the attack with the halberd. It's the heirloom axe.
Okay, yeah, and you did specifically say you're wielding the heirloom axe right now,
Yeah.
so we're good.
Yeah, and they're both
Yeah.
+8 per hit, so it's the same.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, we're good.
So what's the damage with the axe?
Hold on. It's 17 for the axe, and then
Yep,
I get
17
my
total.
divine
Rage and
fury
Divine
damage
Fury
as
and all
well.
that. 24 total.
24.
So 12 for the divine fury.
$24 total damage, in half is 12. Awesome.
As you guys know, there is no form of damage Buddy is not resistant to. Zenesha, is that the end of your turn?
She's gonna ask, are these creepy vines gonna kill you too? And that's it.
All right, Basil, it is your turn.
Yeah, I was muted.
you're
After
good.
seeing the stuff continue like to go in, he's gonna take a few steps forward
Okay.
and then use burning hands on the wall behind him.
Okay. Again, it cannot succeed a dexterity saving throw. Go ahead and roll damage.
That is 9.
9. Okay. You do notice that the mass shifts back as it is burned. Anything else on your turn?
Nope.
Okay, Sashem, it is your turn.
All right. First, Sheshem is going to take out a potion of healing and drink
Okay.
it.
All right, with your bonus action.
Okay, that's 19.
Nice heal.
Yeah,
I
especially
need it.
for the lower grade one.
Because that's how much
Great.
it took from me. I
Yeah.
needed that so bad. Okay. Let me mark that off. And then Sheshem is going to shift around and come probably right next to Arni. Just right in here. And then what he's going to do is he is going to cast Spirit's Guardian.
Okay, spiritual guardians. What do these look like first time you've cast them?
So So in what's that one? Rudolph, like that old timey stop. The fire guy in that. I don't remember his name, but that guy. They're yeah. Anyway, so they're like these little tiny fire fairies. It's kind of what they look like, and they have
Okay.
little miniature hammers in their hand.
Okay. Little blacksmithing hammers.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they're also like gold because they're all just look like fire. It just looks like these
Right.
little fire
Okay.
fairies.
And
So
this is
it
a
is going
10-foot radius or 20?
15.
15-foot radius.
And it's a sphere.
Correct.
So
it definitely gets buddy.
It's for 10 minutes, and it has to be a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, which again, the entity automatically fails, so go ahead and roll damage twice for the entity.
Okay. Now, also with this, any creature in this field their speed is halved.
Correct.
Okay, so first damage is 12.
Okay. You immediately see that this section of it kind of presses back.
And the next damage is 15.
That one presses back quite far.
And then, Buddy, did you save? Or did you... I don't know what you rolled.
Sorry, I forgot.
Yeah, wisdom saving throw?
Yeah, wisdom saving.
I probably would have definitely failed.
Yeah, definitely failed. I'll go ahead and roll damage
And for
again.
you, 12. And it's radiant
points of
damage.
radiant
but-
damage.
Yeah.
Which is halved. Oh, yeah.
It is. So how this operates too, because he's in the sphere of it, is every turn he'll have to make the save or try and make the same, but make the save. But same thing with those creature things, and then all of their speeds are halved.
Yep.
Is this a concentration spell?
It's a concentration spell up to 10 minutes.
Which is kind of wild if you think about it, but yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
All right. So Shem,
Yes,
that the end of your turn.
Basil found it. Good job. High five. He put it in the chat.
Oh, found the link to it? Or, oh, gall.
Found a picture of it. Yeah.
Adelaide is going to appear here from the writhing mass. And Basil, looking at you, she's going to raise her hand. And a little sickly green ray, and it shoots towards you. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
It's a 10.
You are poisoned.
Ooh.
You're resistant to poison. You're resistant to poison damage, right? But you're not. And you already had a con check at advantage, so there's like.
Okay.
You already had all the benefit.
Gotcha.
But you are poisoned, which means all of your attacks and ability checks are at disadvantage. And she cannot step back in after stepping out on that turn. So that is the end of her turn. We go to Syranos with Arni on deck.
Okay, I just got attacked. And it hurt. It's gonna be, I think that is the distance. My echo is gonna teleport over here. Or not teleport, it's gonna walk over there. I'm gonna use my bonus action to switch places.
Okay.
So I'll go ahead and do that. Good. And then action. a greater healing potion.
Okay. Ooh, not bad. Yeah, that's above average. That's a good heal too. Man, you guys are really good on the heals.
And I think that's all I can do because I bonus action
Yep.
swapped places, so I think that's my turn.
And then used your action for a bonus action. Yep. Yeah, which again, that's okay to do unless you're trying to like cast multiple spells. That's where it's cut off.
Yeah.
Arni, it is your turn. Muted.
I'm going to cast Hold Person on
Okay.
Buddy.
Okay, yeah. Buddy, go ahead and make your wisdom saving throw. Does that make it?
13.
That is a fail.
Buddy is paralyzed, and incapacitated. And Arni, you feel the spell take hold. Is that the end of your turn?
All right, guys, I've got him. Kind of wonder if we should throw him into those vines there. Yeah, that's the end of my. Yeah.
Okay, at the end of your turn, there is again an environmental action. Many of the writhing masses shift, and it seems like this movement specifically caused Battlefield to draw in quite a bit. Buddy, it's your turn, which you can do nothing except to attempt, I believe, to break free from the hold person with a wisdom saving throw.
He's also going to try and do the wisdom saving throw for the spirits.
Correct, that's true. We'll go ahead and roll 2 wisdom saving throws. I'll double check hold person.
Yeah, it doesn't say I can't attack. I just can't.
I think that's under the ruling on paralyzed.
Yeah, it's under paralyzed. But
Not
paralyzed
even breath weapon?
is nothing. Paralyzed is absolutely nothing. It is you're effectively
I
unconscious.
was thinking of my breath weapon. That's why I was thinking.
Gotcha.
But okay. So we'll do first the paralyzation thing.
And what does he need to beat? Man, he doesn't.
I don't.
You are still held.
And then this is for the Guardians, which would be 10.
Also a fail.
I'm okay with it though because I get to keep my rage.
Yes, you do. Sashem, go ahead and roll damage for Spirit Guardians again. Yep, you got it. 13, not bad.
That'd be 6. Okay.
Just so you know, when a target is paralyzed, all melee attacks are automatic crits.
Question, real quick.
Yep.
Am I able to use
reactions?
Features and reactions, yes.
No. You can make...
Not even a class feature?
Yeah, effectively, no. Well, it's a class feature if it's already like automatically triggered by something. So if it says, when you get attacked, you regenerate 5 HP or something, right? Like something like that would be still happening because it's like an underlying effect. But anything you have to decide to use, you cannot while you are paralyzed.
Like if it says you can use?
Right, exactly. If it just says, this happens, then...
Okay. All right, cool.
Okay. Oh, I lost my initiative list. Zenesha, it is your turn. Auto crits.
I was 50-50 on either throwing him off the cliff or just attacking, and I rolled dice for it, and I'm gonna attack. So they're all gonna be crits.
Okay.
So prepare for a lot of math.
That's okay.
You just add the total damage together, and then
Yeah.
If you picked him up, you would be able to move him 15 feet around. So, it would take you 3 rounds to get there, but go ahead and roll your crit damage. What if that is the dice? So that's 5, so 15 damage on the Heirloom Axe because of the auto crit.
Well, it's just the dice that's doubled.
yeah, it's just the dice that's doubled. It's not the whole
Right,
damage.
so it's 5 on the d10 plus 5. So the 5 doubled goes to 10 plus 5, makes it 15.
Oh,
Plus your
okay,
Divine
so
Fury is also doubled.
Okay, so the doubling makes it 20
15.
or
Makes it 15. So you roll the 5 on the d10, and you have plus 5 to your damage because of your strength and the weapon
So-
load and stuff.
The 5 on the D10 gets doubled up to 10, and then he's adding the 5 for the extra damage from the axe itself.
Yep.
Oh.
So the axe deals 15.
so you're not doubling the there's a way to actually roll for a crit, right? I'll do that.
I really
next time.
thought
Right click it, and it'll say on the damage, you can say crit roll.
Okay. That's fine.
Oh, you have to check it and then click roll. Okay. So yeah, let's have everybody. So just go ahead and re-roll it like that.
So
50,
just
50 on
ignore
whether-
this one and re-roll it.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first one doesn't count.
Correct. And there's going to be rage damage that isn't doubled. And then
Yeah.
she's going to roll Divine Fury as well.
That comes to
So that crit damage
14
is
plus rage.
accurate.
14 plus rage is 16.
And
Then plus Divine Fury, which is doubled as well.
I also have Savage Attacker, so I roll an extra die for each one.
You're right.
So that's another D8.
So 14, 16, 18 so far.
Would the Savage Attacker rolls be doubled or no?
No. The Savage Attacker die, this is where it gets kind of complicated. The Savage Attacker die is not doubled.
Okay.
It's
And
Just
I-
wanted to make
and I
sure we
feel-
had that clarified.
Yep.
Yeah,
We're
and I
good.
still add the Rage and Hexblade Curse damage to it, right?
Oh, and Hexblade Curse is doubled as well. So Hexblade Curse and Divine Fury, because they're dice, are both doubled. Right now you're at 18.
No, we're at 19, 20, 21. And then the Rage and the Divine Fury damage is
The
another
rage was
5.
already calculated into the 18 that we originally said.
Yeah.
So it's just once for each attack?
Yes.
Okay, so then we're at 21 for the first attack. And, well, that's not the Divine Fury yet.
Correct.
That was just the weapon. Okay, so now this is the Divine Fury. Not roll
And
it
that
as a
is
crit.
the 3 doubled. So 6 plus 2 is 8. So 27 total right now.
Does the Divine Fury get the rage bonus?
No. It's only for weapon damage.
So we're at what now right now? 20,
27 total.
27 total so far.
And then Hexblade's
Then-
Curse, which is also dice.
For the... This is for the Piece of Agony.
Okay.
So that's 7, and then another...
Another 2 for Rage. So 9.
7,
And another d4, so 12.
yeah, so
12 plus
13,
27
14,
total.
15. So that's 15 total for the piece of agony. And then again with the axe for the bonus action.
Oh, 21.
26. And then the savage attacker
Hold on, so
dice.
where are you getting 26? I'm curious about that.
Because it's 2 for the rage and 3 for Hexblade Curse.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Okay, yeah, and each weapon hit does trigger Hexblade's Curse. Okay.
8.
So it's 27 plus 15 plus 26
21.
plus 27. So 54 plus 15.
69
69. Nice.
divided by 2.
So describe this flurry against the paralyzed buddy.
Round down.
Yeah.
She is going to recreate all the viciousness that she felt in the prison, and she's going to do all of the attacks against his throat.
Okay. Now the skin is hard, but you find purchase, and that strike with the Shard of Agony, you feel it attempt to pull something from Buddy, but something is tying it back in.
Interesting. Okay.
Basil, it's your turn with Sashem on deck.
Alright. He is going to go for the lieutenant looking person.
Okay.
So he's going to run up and use his great sword with Green Flame Blade.
Okay. Yep, go ahead and roll your attacks.
That's probably not going to hit. That's a 10.
No, it does not. I imagine you have 2 attacks by now.
Yeah.
Or maybe not. You do? Okay.
23.
All right. Aren't they at
23,
disadvantage or something?
Oh, I'm at disadvantage. You're right.
No. Oh, you're poisoned. Yeah, you're right. So just go ahead and roll one more time, since the first one was already a miss.
Yeah. 12.
No, neither hit. Oh, well, so no, okay. So you rolled a full another set of disadvantage.
Yeah.
Oh, no, okay. No, this is correct. So you rolled a 10 and a 23, then an 11 and a 4.
Yes.
All right. Yeah. Okay, yeah. No connection. The green flame blade is still ignited, but...
I'm going to action surge and try again.
Okay. Go ahead and make your attacks. Well, the interaction with green flame blade is going to be interesting here.
17.
17 hits.
Sweet.
I'll roll your second attack if you want.
Yeah, I'll roll the attack first. 12.
Oh, it does not hit.
Okay. That'll be 19 damage.
And what's the bounce damage to the entity behind her from the green flame blade as well?
7.
Okay. It does curls away from your, sickly green flame. Pushed back. 7. And this hit looks to have been pretty devastating to her. She, shirks back as this slashes across her chest and belly and just silently. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, I don't do anymore.
Okay, Sashem, it is your turn.
So Sashem is going to spin around and hit right here on Buddy's side.
Okay.
There we go. And as he spins around Syranos, or Syranos' Echo, I don't know which one it is at this point. I'm going to pull out my ice rapier, and I'm going to take a swipe at Buddy.
Are you doing Searing Smite or anything like that, or no?
No, because I still have my concentration up
Oh, that's right.
for the other spell. So this is just
Go ahead
plain
and make your attack.
16.
Oh, no, well, melee attack against an incapacitated target is an automatic
Oh.
crit. You don't have to roll the hit.
I forgot.
You
Okay.
just click roll crit damage and you're done. 11 points of damage, buddy.
Takes it to 5.
Yes, it does. Sashem, is that the end of your turn? Okay.
Just don't
Adelaide.
forget when the creatures, they'll also get burned by the things. The 15. Now the cone's moved, or the sphere has moved with me, because it's a 15.
Yes, that'll happen on their turn.
Yeah. That's all I wanted to say.
Yeah,
Is just
we're good. Yep, we're good. Adelaide is going to back away from you, Basil, which does give you an attack of opportunity.
Where do you think you'll go in? Still a disadvantage, though.
Correct.
Hey, 18.
But still a hit.
That is 16 damage.
Oh. Which, did Green Flame Blade get consumed, or is it a persistent effect?
It is not persistent, but it is a cantrip.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, you slash at her back now, and you think maybe a little bit deeper on both sides, she might have fallen in half. She's looking terrible, but she slips into the writhing mass, and it just gently wraps around her. And that is all she'll be able to do on her turn. Syranos, it is your turn with Arni on deck.
Okay. I think after
all melee attacks are at an auto crit right now.
Yeah, I think after Sashem spun around Syranos Echo, and attacked, the Echo is going to turn to face where Buddy came at, and and just attack. There's going to be, I still have one more Unleashed Incarnation, so there's 3 crits.
Okay. Yeah, just go ahead and roll 3 sets of crit damage.
Oh,
18, 19, and 14. Nice.
not bad.
No, not bad at all. Not quite as much as Zenesha's flurry, but pretty close.
And that's not the max attacks I can make, so it's like
Total of 51.
Divided by 2 is 25.
Correct. And Syranos, that's the end of your turn?
Yes, because I attacked from that point. I don't think I
No
would,
bonuses?
I don't think I would take a bonus action in this turn for what I did.
Okay,
So,
Arni, it is your turn.
Alright. Arni is gonna furiously come running up with his warhammer. A 2-handed swing.
Okay. Go ahead and roll the damage at crit.
Hopefully that shows up. 2d10 plus 4, there it is. 17.
17. Okay, 17 points of damage.
We're down to 8.
And then, as a bonus action, I'm going to cast the. I believe it's is it cure wounds or healing word. That's the
Healing word is the bonus action.
healing word on
Okay.
myself,
Okay.
and that'll be my turn.
Okay. At the end of your turn, many of the portions of the entity shift. One specifically gets very close to Buddy.
Can it with the Sashem's thing?
Oh, it's still going to move. It's just slow. And they're also, every portion of it that's in range is going to.
Oh, I guess I misunderstood what that radius from Sashem did. No, you're
Yeah,
good.
it makes you slow.
Okay.
It's not like fright or anything.
Gotcha.
And then as Adelaide is moved through the mass, her held action, a dispel magic. Now, you did cast a 3rd level spell as hold person, right? Arni?
A 2nd level.
No, you said 3rd.
Level. Okay.
You said 3rd.
You
I
did.
could have sworn you said 3rd, but if
Yep.
you marked off a 2nd, then that's what we're going to go with. So, which was it?
You're muted.
It was a. I think it was probably a 3rd.
I know
Okay.
you said
So-
3rd, and you did a 2nd in the church. Or
I
in
have
the
both
building.
marked
so-
off.
Yeah.
Okay, so then
So,
it was
yeah,
a 3rd.
yes,
So I
it
have
was
to
3rd.
roll the dispel magic. I have to roll for it, and I mean, let's do You guys see that?
Roll her
Okay.
Roll her wisdom save while you're at it too for coming into the field.
Okay, I'll do that
Ooh, I
first.
want to see this.
That's a 2.
That was a 2.
Okay, but now here is the dispel magic. If it is higher than a 10, it is going to dispel hold person. An 11.
Oh, no.
Buddy, you feel your form and you regain control. Back. And Adelaide behind you kind of puts her hand on your back. She says, Buddy, champion, consume me. Make me one with the devouring soul.
And she takes 13 points of damage from my
She
spirit guardians.
does. Which brings her to 2 hit points. And then the entities that are in range, there's like 4 of them. A 1 and a 2. Nope. And then 2 successes. So overall, a pretty good pushback on a lot of these things. You've cleared a lot of room around yourself, Sashem. And then, Buddy, it's your turn. The choice is still yours.
Well, as my bonus action, I am going to. Where is it? Use my 2nd wind.
Okay.
To gain 10 HP.
Okay.
And then as the action, I will say, yes, sure. And what you guys see is a pretty grotesque sight as he opens his mouth really wide and starts eating her.
And over the course of only a couple of seconds, and an entire section is missing from her torso, and you all see just a smile on her face. And the head is gone. And at that point, there's nothing left. Buddy, go ahead and make that set of D20 rolls again.
Click this for the VTT people so they see it since we used it. 1, 2, 3. 35.
Okay. You all watch as every wound across Buddy's body, all those wounds across the neck, Zenesha, ditch, and they are gone.
I'm
Zenesha, it's
going.
your- Oh, go
No,
ahead.
it's not.
Oh, okay.
I'm
He
going
also has
to
to roll
action.
a wisdom saving throw again.
It's an action surge,
Ah, okay.
switching my attention to Sashem, making 2 strikes at her with my great sword.
Okay. The newly aged man.
And
Here's the
Adelaide
first one.
is gone, right?
Gosh dang it. Stupid. There's the first one. Freaking 22 hit. No, 20 hit.
Does.
And here's the damage for it. Gosh dang you. That will be 18 points of damage with the rage. And then here is the second hit. That would be a 19 to hit.
Believe
Yep,
that
that's-
hits.
And
Yep.
then here is that damage. That would be a 19 points of damage. Now you have to roll a concentration.
No, I
No.
don't, because Sashem goes down.
Which means her spirits are down too. So
Yep. Spirit guardians fade, and immediately the writhing mass around you slowly starts to creep back in.
and then I'll look to the others. Who's next? Pass the turn.
Zenesha, it's your turn.
Does Buddy look like completely healed, or
Not
just
a
partially?
scratch.
Yeah, did you read the description he shared? After successfully devouring a target, you heal all missing hit points and gain 3d20 temporary. So he looks better than when we started.
He is glistening.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And blood is slathering from his mouth at this point.
Sashem is unconscious now.
Yes.
Well, the first thing Zenesha's gonna do is reach out to Orthax.
Okay. To what end? And understand that to do this right now will take an action.
Okay. She's gonna say, just like, plead, almost. Just be like, anything you can do to help would be much appreciated. And then, do I have to roll anything for that?
So roll the religion check. Off of the back of your natural 20, understand that the DC for this is not as high.
Well,
Okay. You know that you're heard. You've had that presence with you since in the watch station. You've been heard. You don't know. The workings of this kind of stuff is like whoosh.
okay, then,
You still have a bonus action.
yes. I'm trying to figure out which one I'm gonna do. I'm double checking my spells.
Which if you do not cast, you will lose your rage unless you sustain it.
Yes. I know that one of them... Nope, I don't have it prepared. Okay, so bonus action, I'm gonna do Shocking Grasp.
Okay. You just go ahead and roll the hit.
20.
A 20 can hit. Tyler?
I'm going to use a reaction for my psychic shield. I think it still misses.
As you reach out to grasp, again, the tail kind of on its own, without Buddy even being the one to look to you. Just zoom, and this psychic shield that you dig your claw into does not connect with Buddy.
Okay. That's it. That's all I can do.
Basil, it is your turn.
You're muted.
Thank you. I'm gonna join the fight and run up over here. I'm actually going to cast Cause Fear onto Buddy.
Okay.
That will be a Wisdom saving throw.
Right. Interesting. This could be 3. Yeah. Describe how Basil does this. What it looks like.
As Basil's like running up, he almost looks prayerfully, but it's not very elegant. And the head of a Gorgon is kind of like appearing behind him, like in a weird shadow, like hologram looking thing, like a spirit almost. And it's like petrifying him, but with fear.
Okay. And what is the effect of the spell?
Weaken a sense of mortality. One creature you must see within range. The target must succeed or become frightened of you until the spell ends.
Yeah, so it's just fright, not full fear.
Right, it's frightened.
Yeah. Which is weird that it's called cause fear yet.
Yeah.
Anyway. So, Buddy, you are frightened of Basil.
You can repeat the saving throw at the end of your turn.
Okay.
Right. Any attacks made against him are at disadvantage, and you cannot move closer to him. Sashem.
Not that I need to.
Yeah. Basil, at the end of your turn, all of you do look to Sashem, but miraculously, Sashem is awake, stabilized with 1 hit point, with a natural 20 on the first death save. But that is the end of your turn.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Syranos, awesome. It is your turn, since Adelaide is fucking dead.
Oh man.
Not just dead.
Clarifying
more than you know.
question.
Go ahead.
Is this behind me a wall or a cliff?
That is the cliff. There's a 3.5, 4-ish foot tall, like half wall.
Okay.
It wouldn't be hard to get somebody over it.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure. I want to. Yeah, I want to move forward 10 feet. And manifest my echo behind him as a bonus action, across from Arni to attack twice with advantage.
Yes. And again, when somebody's like practically surrounded like this, everything's at advantage. No fighter could manage this many people attacking them.
It felt a little crammed all on that one side, so
that's fine.
and I do that typically, get behind people. So, 2 attacks, advantage. First one, 22. Second one, 21.
Given the psychic shield, Tylor, do those hit?
Only 1 hits.
1 hits, okay. Flat roll. Oh, of course. Freaking nat 1 on that. 7.
And what you notice, Syranos, is as you slash him, doesn't even actually connect with him. There's this layer of thin, translucent, almost flesh that takes the hit, but it kind of tears away and reforms itself a little bit. Seems the slight barrier around him that was formed after devouring Adelaide
Oh, jeez. Okay.
is protecting him.
Dang. That's all I can do.
Okay. Arni, it's your turn.
Arni is going to attempt to cast Hold Person one last time.
Buddy, go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw.
What level? Just for clarification.
16.
It'd only be at the second level now because
Yeah.
he's
That's
out
all
of
you
third
got
level
left.
spell slots.
Oh, okay.
What's your DC?
It was a 14.
Buddy succeeds. You reach out with the spell, and it kind of just doesn't connect. Is that the end of your turn?
Arni will back up by 20 feet.
Okay. Buddy, you're going to make an opportunity attack?
I'm going to make a reaction opportunity attack using my
Now-
Mind of Mercury. Roll back up.
You see that,
It's a
You know,
23
battle-
hit.
definitely hits Arni.
That hits.
Go ahead and roll damage.
For 14 damage.
Okay, that will hit. As a reaction, I'm going to use the Wrath of the Storm to force you to make a dexterity saving throw, or make you take some lightning damage. First step is to take a dex saving throw with a DC 14.
Which I have advantage on.
Yes, because you can see this coming.
Oh, flying
Danger
color.
sense. That is a pass.
Okay, so no damage then.
Okay.
Arni, how much was it
go ahead.
damage for me? Was it
14
14?
14? Okay,
slashing, if that matters.
alrighty.
At the end of your turn is the environmental action. All of the essences of the Devourer move in. And the battlefield is closing. Syranos, I need a dex save from your Echo. It's either pass no damage or well, technically it's for grappling to start. It succeeds. You're good. It's a low DC. All right. Buddy, it's your turn.
I'm going to look at them and say, let's make this a little bit more interesting. And as a bonus action, I'm going to activate my Giant's Might,
All right.
which you guys saw me grow once. I am now considered a large creature with this. So now I am over 10 feet tall.
And again, Buddy's form
Boy.
wells. And the tips of his horns sitting at almost 12 feet tall.
And then I'm going to look down at... Let's see, who all's around me? Zenesha, Basil, and Sashem. I'm going to look to Sashem. Not Sheshem, Zenesha, my bad.
Okay.
And like, Let's see if you can take this one. And here's the first hit. 25 to hit.
Oh, wow. Yep,
And
that's going to hit.
here's the damage. From the hit, it's going to be 18 damage plus the Giant's Might, which is an extra 1d6, which will be 5.
Ooh, 23 total.
18 and 5. And then before I take my second swing, I'm going to... As it like hit you, you'll see a rune on my... one of my bracers light up. And it looks like fire. And... Let me make sure this is a... Yeah, it's just when I hit, it has nothing to do with anything else. You need to make a strength saving throw.
That's an advantage because I'm raging, right?
Correct.
Yes.
Strength and athletics are both at advantage while raging. 23.
23?
Yeah.
Alright, well that uses that up. Okay.
All right.
Seeing that it
Make our
fizzled
second
out,
attack.
he's going to swing again with the second attack
Okay.
at Zenesha. Ooh, natural 1.
Ooh. I love how a natural 1 is 14 to hit.
Yeah.
It misses, thankfully.
Well,
does
it would have
miss.
missed anyways because it's a natural 1. So, I guess that'd be up to discretion of the DM, but
Oh, yeah. It kind of just depends on the situation.
which would make it 12 because of my exhaustion.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Buddy, is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn. I'll say you
Zenesha.
got lucky.
My thing just crashed. Zenesha, it is your turn. Let's see what in the world that happened for.
Drinking a potion is a bonus action, right?
Bonus action, yes. You can use an action to do it if you want to use your bonus action for something else.
I don't want to use it for something else. I'm gonna drink my potion of growth because I have 2
I knew it was coming. I knew it was going to happen. I knew it. And yeah, and Zenesha blows up to twice her size, and then yet again, you know, like the game where you use your hands and you. It's like that. Zenesha is now a foot and a half taller than Buddy.
As she's growing, she's just gonna say "fuck you" and then lash out with her 2 attacks. First one. Wait, it's an advantage, right? We're still all flanking.
Yeah, absolutely. Ooh.
I'm gonna roll one more time for that. No, I don't hit with the first one.
Nope.
Now let's try. Yeah. Okay. Just to see if it's a crit. No. So 24 to
No,
hit
but
with
a
the piece of
definite hit.
agony.
Definite hit. Go ahead and roll.
Yeah. Definitely.
Weapon, rage, divine fury. 8, 10. Oh, and Hexblade's curse, right? So 13. Well, 7, so 20 points of damage, right?
Yes, 20 points of damage.
20 down to 10.
Correct. My goodness. Giant Zenesha again. How many uses of that do you have left?
One. One more. But it is my turn.
Okay, so end of Zenesha's turn. Basil, is it your turn? Go ahead and make a religion check for me. Okay, and this is for the previous action, so you still have all your action economy for this turn.
Yeah, I am going to use the green flame blade again.
Okay.
Oh, do I have to roll to do the poison thing on my end step or end turn?
Oh, yes. So you should have rolled it after the last one. So roll 1, and that would have been for the end of your last turn.
That's a Constitution check?
Con save, yep. And you're resistant to poison, so it's definitely at advantage.
It's a 20, not natural.
Yeah. The poison clears from your system, and you are good to go.
Just normal attack.
Oh, no, you'd be at advantage.
Oh.
So go ahead and roll again.
An 18.
That reminds me, I need to roll a frighting attack.
A frighting attack?
Well, like
the save.
I'm afraid to save, not an attack.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, you go ahead with that as well.
And I'll make my second attack.
Nope.
Okay.
26.
Oh, yeah. 26 hits.
All right.
Yes.
Which, as the green flame blade fire bounces from
That's
Buddy,
16 on Buddy.
pushes back one of the entities.
And then
16
10
damage, Buddy.
10 to the entities.
8. 16 rounded down. 8.
Got yourselves a little bit more room to work with suddenly.
I'm going to use Second Wind.
All right, go ahead and heal yourself. Sashem, it is your turn. You are prone on the ground. Not in good shape.
Not even going to get up. He's going to go straight for another potion of healing.
Okay, so that's your bonus action.
Mm-hmm. 19.
Another good roll.
Oh, that was weird. 18. And then after he takes the whole potion, he's gonna throw it away and just hang on to his the holy symbol that he created back at the forge, and he's going to again cast Spirit's Guardian.
Okay, Spiritual Guardians.
And they all come bouncing out.
So, Buddy, go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw. As well as all of these that automatically
That
fail. are gonna
freaking
take
count as
full.
kryptonite, dang it.
That's barbarians for you.
14.
14 saves.
So you take half from Spirit Guardians. Go ahead and roll the Spirit Guardian. Just roll it the once and I'll apply it to all of the entities.
All of them. Okay, so it's 17. So it's half of 17
Ooh,
for Buddy.
not bad.
Which is 8.
Correct. Okay. And again, this radius around you, Sashem, these devouring entities seem to be incapable of staying close when your spell is active.
My movement, it's half to stand up, right?
Correct.
Okay, so Sashem is going to stand up and then he's going to move 10 feet away from Buddy. However far that is. What is that right there?
He will use his reaction.
Well, as a large creature reaches 10 feet, that is not leaving your
that's
melee
true.
range.
That's true.
Yep.
So,
I'll spit on you.
no opportunity attack. Opportunity spit. Syranos, it is your turn.
How I want to look around and see how everyone looks in general in comparison. How are people looking?
Not great. Kind of across the board.
Including
Group
Buddy.
is looking. No, Buddy looks fine. There's some new scuffs again, but Barely.
Okay.
Still has kind of a little bit, just a faint glistening layer atop of him.
Actually, I want to. Oh, geez. Let me see. Ah, gosh. Okay. Okay. I want to make my 2 attacks, and then I have a question for my bonus action
Okay.
after that. If I can't do it, it's fine. So,
Okay.
Attacks from my echo. I have advantage 1. 20.
Is Psychic Shield up right now, buddy, or no?
And a 14.
No, but I was actually just going to go ahead and use 1 for that hit.
Okay. So it would hit Syranos, but again,
Though,
the tail.
he attacking with any type of advantage right now, or not?
That was advantage, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, it was. Okay.
Yeah, both of those were.
Again, Psychic Shield. And you go in with the rapier, and it just kicked off to the side.
Can I bonus action see if there's a way out from the cliffside?
So normally, like, an actual, like, perception and investigation check is an action to do it.
Oh, okay. Okay. I didn't know
But
that, so.
with how obvious this is, there's nothing.
It's a big cliff, and, like, there's nothing.
It's the 150, 160 feet down. Not next to the elevator. And there's nothing. You're surrounded.
That's the cliff. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Thank you. That's it for me then.
Okay. Arni, it's your turn.
For a moment, I'm going to stand there and clutch my holy symbol and just like, Father of Storms, help me now.
Make a religion check. What else would you like to do on your turn?
I would like to channel what energy I can into a thunder wave spell. And using the channel divinity,
Okay.
if it succeeds the save, or if he fails the save, do the destructive wrath feat.
Okay.
Deal max damage.
Okay, so what? Save and DC for buddy?
It's a Constitution save of 14.
Okay, buddy, go ahead and roll con save.
$16.
So that would be 1d8 since it's max damage. So just 8 damage of thunder.
Oh, so I failed?
No,
I'm
it's just
using
half.
my feat.
Okay,
right.
so
I'm using a feat or a class feature to make it max damage.
so what was max damage?
So instead of rolling a d8, it's just automatically 8 damage.
Alright, so I take 4.
Okay. And Arni, the end of your turn. You know, Sashem, you've clutched your holy symbol. Arni, you as well. Even Basil, you reached out. All of you feel mixed presence approach. Arni, there's just that slight electricity in the air, but it's faint. Sashem, symbol glows just ever so slightly. Basil, the shadows cling to you and climb over your skin. But it seems they're being held back. They're being sequestered away from you. But the writhing mass does not close in this turn. Buddy, it's your turn. Muted.
Seeing the challenge of Zenesha getting big, he's going to be focusing his attention on her.
All right.
Good. Make your wisdom saving throw, though.
At
Correct.
the end of my turn, isn't it?
At the
No,
start
Spirit
of your
Guardians is
turn.
at the start. It's a little different.
Okay.
Which actually, not only did they not advance to Shem, but these ones behind you also got pushed back.
I failed that.
The damage. So go ahead and roll your damage, Zenesha, or Sashem.
11.
Which goes down to 5.
Okay, now do your thing. Sorry.
Gonna chuckle and swing at her twice with my swords, and then I'm gonna sweep her with my tail as a bonus action. Actually,
Hey,
let's reverse that. Let's try to sweep her first.
smart.
Let's tell you to
Make a strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw, your favorite.
Yeah, at advantage. Not only because of the rage, but also because of the potion of growth. Oh,
24.
Jeez.
oh, she doesn't even dodge it,
I just-
buddy. Yeah, just your tail almost wraps around and you like kind of pull on her, but it just doesn't work.
So as it hits and just kind of goes like in front of your leg, and I'm turning, I'm just gonna slice, trying to go for your head.
There.
This is a real fight.
That's where she does all her thinking.
21 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Here's the damage for that one. Makes it 16. And here's the second roll for a 22 to hit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that still hits.
hits.
For a 15 on the damage. And I'll chuckle and say, your turn. That's the end of my turn.
All right. Zenesha, like Buddy said, it's your turn.
Yeah. She's gonna lash out with all 3 of her attacks. Awesome.
All right.
Is there...
Still all
I'm
advantage.
directly opposite, yeah, so... it
Yeah,
is
it's still
advantage.
all advantage. it would be hard for him to shake advantage at this point.
Yeah.
Unless he drew like 4
Nat
opportunity
20.
attacks.
As a
Natural
reaction
20?
to that attack,
For the first one.
I'm reacting to that specific attack.
Okay.
I'm going to activate my Cloud Rune, which redirects it to someone within 30 feet other than me and you. So it's going to Basil.
Oh,
Fuck.
So all
I'm
that
so
damage
sorry,
is over here.
Basil.
oh, roll
That hits.
damage. Crit damage
Especially
with not
With the
Hexblade's
Divine
Curse,
Fury.
though. But crit damage of the weapon and Divine Fury crit.
I'm so sorry.
And your rage damage. Oh,
yeah,
man.
it's a lot.
Now, buddy, did you... No, you just took your turn, so you don't have to do Mind of Mercury for that. So 17, 19 with rage, no Hexblade's Curse. 4. So 23 total.
But it also gets Divine Fury because it's the first attack.
Oh, because that was Savage Attacker, you're right. So, yep, go ahead and add Divine Fury.
For the record, Basil, it's just because you're behind me.
Nine. So it was
So
23
23
plus
plus
9,
21,
9,
23
30.
plus 9.
32.
32 points of damage? I'm so sorry, Basil.
I could take it.
Describe this deflection, buddy.
What?
As
It's not-
Zenesha is coming in for a sure.
It's not so much as a deflection as more of a dodge, where I just lay out flat with my tail balancing me as she's swinging around.
Oh, man. And this comes in, it's not exactly slashing at this scale, Basil, but effectively Zenesha kind of whaps you with the blunt face of her axe while she is 12 feet tall, and the axe grew with her. And it's right across the face, just whack! And it nearly takes you off your feet.
But now you get 2 more attacks, Laura.
I sure do. I hope they hit.
Oh, good gracious.
23.
That hits.
23, that'll hit.
And then... So I can do all the math at once. Bonus action
Yeah,
attack.
because these will have rage and
21?
hexblade.
The hit.
I'm going to use the psychic shield for that one to make it miss.
Make sure you mark
Okay,
off
so
a
then
charge
just
of
for the-
Mind of Mercury.
Oh yeah, that too.
A couple of you recall in the battle against the cultist in Comorta at the fair, she was able to move very rapidly and take multiple reactions.
So it was 6 plus rage is 2, so 8 total damage with that dagger. Or is it
Plus
more?
3 more because of Hexblade's curse.
Yeah, Hexblade's curse
So
as well.
11 down to 6.
Correct.
And that's my turn.
And then, okay. On to Basil, who just got rocked with Sashem on deck.
That stinking hurt. I'm gonna take a potion of healing.
All right, using your bonus action.
For 20.
Yeah, pretty good heal again.
Dang
You guys
it.
are rolling really solid on these healing potions.
I forgot to do my save against Basil.
Oh yeah,
yes.
check for your fear.
Yeah, I passed it. It's 18.
Hold on.
Dang it. And I will be doing my attacks with the Green Flame Blade. An 18. A 23.
But 23 hits, 18 doesn't.
Okay.
Correct.
That is 14 damage.
Rounded
Not
this
bad.
side.
And then 8 on the massive tentacle things.
14 plus 8.
All right.
No, just 14 on you.
Oh, just 14?
Yeah, he has a
Down to
flame
6.
effect bouncing off of him.
Right.
Are they close enough?
Actually, that's a good point.
They are. It's 15 feet, right?
5 feet.
5 feet. Okay, they're not close enough this round for it to bounce. Unless you want to hit Zenesha back.
No.
All right, ending your turn, Sashem with Syranos on deck.
I think Sashem, just to make sure, is going to go and do another healing potion.
Okay.
Yeah, that's another 19.
Consistently good heals.
Yeah.
Not with
Okay.
spells, but you know.
And then I am going to take a swipe at Buddy with the
All right, go
rapier.
ahead and roll with
I'm
advantage.
an ice rapier.
I'm assuming you're stood up now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I stood up last one.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah. So this is with advantage.
She would need to scooch closer.
Just a bit.
Oh, I can do that. It's 25 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Wow. Nice.
You can scooch up a little. Okay. And so 5 damage.
I take 2.
That is
I
correct.
love my rapier. Anyway, that's it.
All right, Syranos, your turn with Arni on deck.
I want to try something.
Okay.
Essentially, I want to try to grapple Buddy.
Might be kind of hard. Actually, are you able to carry a size above your character size? Your
Oh, that's
creature
right.
size?
He's
He's large right now.
large. How do I
You
know
cannot
that?
grapple. You cannot grapple a creature that is a scale larger than you, unless you have the grappler feat, or there's also like some barbarian things that'll do it and stuff like that.
Okay, so my thought was since
Because
he's so
it's like
big,
you going and wrapping around his leg, and like,
yeah.
so what?
So the idea here was that I'm gonna switch places with my Echo, and try to like run off his thigh to jump up and grab his horns from behind him. And
Okay, so you're just trying to attach yourself to him.
yeah,
effectively.
but I think
Okay,
it
well,
qualifies
that's
as a
possible.
grapple. Okay,
I mean, yeah, as far as like
rolls
successfully getting onto him,
Yeah.
but you won't be caught. You won't be imposing movement penalty to him
Yeah, exactly.
because you're a scrawny little half dragon thing.
Well, scrawny in comparison to him right now, but I'm
Yes.
big.
Yeah, he's enormous.
He's
right
much
now.
bigger. Yeah, right now.
Okay, I mean, so the way we'll do this, basically just make an athletics check to try to get on him. And then Buddy, it's up to you if you want to make an athletics check to stop him.
Heck yeah.
All
I
right.
get advantage on it.
Advantage and a ridiculous bonus right now.
And is it still an advantage for me because he's? Oh gosh. Surrounded?
Is that going to matter? Do you even have +10 to your?
You'll have to beat a 28.
Yeah. Or do you have +8 to your strength or athletics?
Oh, not quite that much. So I guess it doesn't matter.
No. Yeah, there's no
I'm
roll
close.
you could make that
I got a
would be
+6.
successful. Yeah, so you sweep up behind him and start like pulling on the armor and pulling yourself up, and he just, and you're sent right back where you were.
All right. but I am swapped.
You're
so-
switched, yeah. Okay. Arni, it is your turn. Unless there's anything else you want to do. No, that was your action, bonus action. Yeah. Yeah, Arni, it's your turn.
Kind of just mutter to myself again. Help me out here. And I am going to take my Warhammer and I would like to try to kneecap him with my
Okay.
Warhammer.
All right.
I literally want to try to take out one of his kneecaps.
Kind of just
All
a
right.
fun thought experiment. How tall is Arni?
I mean, his head is about at your waist right now. A
Even
little bit
being
less.
at
than that.
like 10 to 12 feet tall?
Yeah, so you're like 10 and a half at the top of your head, which puts your waist at half that, which is like 5 something. So he's
Oh, okay.
he's upper thigh, really awkward.
I just wanted to visualize it.
Yeah, you're good. Yep,
So
go
would
ahead
this
and roll your
be,
attack.
this is advantage?
Yeah, it's still advantage. Again, you guys have him completely surrounded.
Oh, good thing too, because that was a nat 1. Oh!
You want to hit Basil again.
No, both were terrible.
All right.
Nice
Anything else you want to
night.
do on your turn?
I'm gonna healing word on myself.
Okay.
Other than that, I'm done.
All right. During the environment action, many of the writhing mass entities just begin to dissipate. Seems it is not a persistent and indefinite effect. Buddy, it is your turn.
Hey, the ones. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say the ones that are left, but I don't think any of them are in the 15
They're not.
foot range.
Not of you.
And it's been fun. I'll leave you with one more attack, and then I better get going. So I'm going to swing at Zenesha first.
After you do your wisdom saving throw.
Correction.
Gotta take
After
the-
I do that, fail it.
Gotta take the... Yeah, you take full Spirit Guardian's damage.
And I did save from being afraid from Basil. By the way.
Okay.
If he, unless he is like higher than an 18 for the save.
No, yeah, you're
I'll
good.
take 4 damage from those guys. All right,
That's a terrible roll in Spirit Guardians, Sashem. I'm sorry.
Zenesha, coming at you with my sword. Definitely hits.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately.
For 19 damage.
Okay.
Slashing, which is halved for you, so. And then I'm gonna move to here. Right there, which
Okay, so Syranos, Zenesha, Arni, or not Syranos, but Zenesha, Arni, and Sashem. You all get a attack of opportunity. All at advantage, by the way.
Well, I did 22 without advantage.
Well, he-
I'll still roll for
Good.
advantage because I think
yeah, check for a crit.
Oh, word.
the psychic tail shield I think lasts till the end of my turn.
Yeah, no.
No, it lasted until the beginning of your turn, specifically. Yep. Okay, so you take the hit from Zenesha and Sashem.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Okay.
6
Zenesha and
for me.
Sashem, go ahead and roll damage.
3 from Sashem.
And then that does include not Divine Fury, but Rage and Hexblade's Curse, Zenesha.
It's 11, 14, 2 with 16. Because it's one-handed.
Correct.
Yeah, so 11, yes, so 16.
Divided by 2 is 8. And I'll say, good night, you two. For my second attack action, it'll be another breath weapon. Sashem and Basil, you need to make a dexterity saving throw. Sashem fails.
Yeah.
Basil, did you succeed or fail?
I don't know. I didn't see his come in.
Oh, yeah, Basil hasn't done his yet. Just a dex saving throw.
$50.
15. You needed to beat a 16, so you fail.
All right. Both of you take full damage.
Checking something real quick.
Yep.
Check the channel on Buddy, Austin.
That's correct.
Okay. So you two will be taking 28 psychic damage.
His buddy rears back. He takes in a deep breath, and there's just this aura of reverberating energy around his head. And then the psychic energy blasts out and smacks both of you, ringing in your head and your ears. Your eyes roll up in their sockets.
Then as my bonus action, I told you guys that I lost the ability to fly, but now you see giant green wings pop out from the back of my back as I cast Gem Flight. And for the rest of my movement, which is halved, I can only get 10 feet into the air right now.
So you're technically still within reach of everything this turn.
Yeah.
For now.
Just at the
That's
state
the
of
end of your
things,
turn.
how's everybody looking to me?
Huh. Everyone's bloodied.
I'll pass the turn.
Zenesha, that's you.
You're only 10 feet in the air, right?
He is correct.
Probably have to move forward just a bit. But for my action, I'm going to cast Lightning Lure.
Okay. Dex save, right? Or is it strength?
It's a strength save, so we're hoping we get
Yeah,
lucky.
Tyler, go ahead and roll your strength save.
I still
Never
get
know.
advantage on it.
Yes, you do. DC 15? Oh,
28.
16.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Snake Eyes. I think you lost. No, just kidding.
Snake eyes!
And 28. And you know, Zenesha, it's as you lash out with this lightning to try and wrap it around him, and you do wrap it around him. You start to pull, but then with just one beat of the wings, and the lightning just shatters. want
And
anything else
if
you do in your
he's-
turn?
So if I'm 12 feet tall and he's only 10 feet in the air, then I
Right.
can
So I
still
mean, you
attack
could reach
him
up
if
and have his hips, basically, right?
Okay.
Like you could absolutely touch him.
Then bonus action, I will do another fucking grasp.
Shocking grasp. Okay. Go ahead and roll the hit.
27
Oh
to hit.
yeah. Yeah. Go ahead and roll damage.
That's 15, so that's 16 points of damage.
All right.
Where's the extra 2 coming from?
Rage.
Because it's an attack, it
Yeah,
is.
It doesn't have to be done
oh,
with a
oh,
melee
those are-
weapon.
Yeah, that is with weapons, isn't it? Let me check.
Oh, I know that Hexblade's curse is.
Shocking grasp is touch.
Yeah, I'm just.
Oh,
checking
it says
real quick.
melee damage with strength weapons.
Oh, strength weapons. There you go. So no,
Yeah, so it's not a weapon. So yeah, so then just 14.
correct.
Which goes down to 7.
Yes, and the lightning does course through him. He doesn't seem particularly focused on it right now. Basil, is it your turn? And just to be clear, he's still within reach of,
Get the soles
No
of his
attacks
feet.
no more attacks are at advantage, except specifically how Zenesha was positioned. But now that everybody's looking up, everybody's not spread out anymore.
I'm gonna move over here and just try and attack his feet.
Okay. Go ahead, just make your attacks. Straight rolls.
Yeah. Oh, natural 20.
Oh, damn. Unless there's another cloud for him.
No, it's only one use
I know.
for a long rest.
Could have gotten Zenesha back. Wow, okay. Go ahead and roll crit damage. 19. Not bad.
28.
9.
Plus 8 for the green flame.
Oh, plus 8 for the green flame. Okay, so 27.
Yeah. 27 damage.
Oh, wait, isn't green flame a dice roll?
Yeah. Do I roll
Then
it
it's
twice or do I
doubled.
double it? Okay. So that'd be plus 16 instead of 8.
So 36 points of damage.
36 divided by
So 18.
2 goes to 18. There we go.
Yeah. And buddy, as you're on your way out, I mean, this was a pretty strong slash. He gets up there and he gets down to the back of your calf and just slices it open. A gout of blood pours out.
I get
Basil,
one
is
more
that the end of your
attack.
turn? Another attack? Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, he has 2 attacks.
14.
That one misses.
Used up all your luck.
Yeah. That's all I got.
All right. Sashem, it's your turn.
Gem's gonna Sacred Flame. It's a deck save of 13.
Yeah, go ahead and make your dex save, buddy. If you have danger sense, it would be at advantage.
Oh yeah, I definitely have danger sense. Which brings me to 18 total.
So as this flame propagates above him, just without even looking, just pours over nothing. Is that the end of your turn, Sashem?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Syranos, it's your turn.
Okay. Definitely gonna take attacks.
Or something about echo.
What was that?
You can summon your you can move your echoes in the vertical axis within the 30-foot sphere around you. Just as a note.
Yeah, it just says somewhere within 30 feet. It doesn't specific.
So if there was a balcony above you, boop. If there's
Awesome.
a flying creature that you want to be on top of,
I want to try it again.
all right. I mean, so here's the thing. So
Yeah.
there is a difference between effectively just landing on him and hoping for the best versus successfully latching onto him.
Yeah.
So you can make the teleport, and given that he is a flying large creature now, he counts as terrain for you to stand on. But in order to latch onto him, you'd have to succeed in a contested athletics check.
I'm gonna put my echo on his shoulders, like a little kid
like
sitting on his
him.
shoulder.
Yep.
And try to hold on.
Get it off.
Okay, and are you switching? You're teleporting?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna be
I'll
up
say,
there.
given that position, the athletics check is at advantage, but so is Buddy's.
Oh, okay.
Mine's at advantage anyway. Ha ha ha.
Now, Buddy, if you succeed this, that does not mean he falls. Again, you are a large flying creature. He has standing ground on you. You have to take some kind of action to remove him. This just means he's not latched.
No.
Mine was a 26.
Close, Syranos, but you're grabbed onto him, but you can tell this is a monstrously strong person. You know, you've fought alongside him and watched him cleave enemies in two, even before taking this horrific form.
I think
Holding
it's
on to this isn't
important
gonna happen.
to remind that the analogy of a kid on the shoulders is not correct, because while you're 10.5 feet tall at the top of your head, I'm 6'10".
Yeah.
So it's like 2/3 of
You're
your
kind of
body.
punched over to grab his horns.
You're
yeah.
like my ventriloquist puppet.
Yeah, 2/3 of your own body is sitting on your shoulders.
Yeah.
Which is easy to hold.
And given that bonus action and action, that is the end of your turn.
Yep.
Arni, it's you.
I'm gonna start running and leap off of Zenesha's foot, which should buy me the extra few inches I need to be able to make contact with Buddy with my Warhammer.
Yeah, given. Oh yeah, 100%.
Which
you don't need
should land me.
Yeah, given Syranos is on his shoulders right now, you're flanking with him.
Oh yes.
Barely, but you are.
That's a 25.
25 to hit. Yeah.
Yeah, it hits.
And
not bad. Max
so
damage.
that's going to be 14 damage.
Is that the end of your turn?
Is half.
Yep. That will be the end of my turn.
Okay. The end of your turn, the environmental action, the remaining vestiges of the devouring entities turn to dust in the wind. And the landscape you see is multiple city blocks leveled and devoid of people. Buddy, it's your turn.
All right. I'm going to do one thing, and then I want to like I'm gonna hover over this way, and then I want to kind of dive bomb with a breath weapon over Basil and Sashem again.
Okay.
So, but where it would start is there. So
Okay.
which would ultimately, after I make the run, would put me right there.
Okay. So you're
But-
you're doing like a literally like a
I'm doing
dragon
like a-
sweeping the
Yeah.
ground. Yeah. Okay.
Um.
Okay. Basil and Sashem, go ahead and make a was it
Dexterity save.
Constitution dexterity saving throw. Basil, you fail. Crinkle, crinkle.
Sashem succeeds.
I imagine I have to make an athletics check, or
Um,
do I?
standing on a large flying creature that isn't taking a specific action to knock you off.
Okay,
You don't have to.
Just
Yeah, you're
stay
still
on him.
good.
Okay.
So
You're just riding.
Basil, you take. That only rolled one of them. Gosh dang it. So 2
That's
plus.
so weird that it's doing that. It's been super buggy.
That's not the right dice.
There we go.
That wasn't the right dice.
That was 2d12. What the? Then you
Two.
still roll a 5.
2 plus 5 is 7 psychic damage
Okay.
to Arni, and Erin, you take 6. Nope, 3. No,
3,
not
yeah.
Arni. Basil. Wow, my brain.
Basil takes 3. Yeah,
I am
we're
down.
getting late into it. Basil falls to the
Basil
ground.
takes 7.
And I
Sashem
take 3.
Take 3. Yep. But
And as
I'm
Basil
going
falls to the ground, blood trickles from his ears and nose.
I am going to swing with my other action. With my great sword at Sashem, since I'm right there.
Would I get an attack of opportunity as he flies overhead?
No,
over me?
because you're having to jump to reach him, so he's technically out of your reach until you jumped. And that's
Okay.
true of Basil and Sashem as well.
So my second attack definitely hits on Sashem.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Yeah, anytime a creature is 10 feet in the air above you, you can attack them freely, but you're out of range
For
for
a total of
opportunity
12
attacks.
damage.
12 damage to Shem.
Goes down again.
I'll kind of turn my head as is just going to be my bonus action. So you can either stay with me on my shoulder and risk falling, or help them. Your choice. That was to Syranos. That's the end of my turn.
Syranos. All right. Zenesha, it's your turn.
Is Buddy still only 10 feet in the air?
I'm more about 5 feet in the air at the moment.
So you're
Yeah, he's
totally
effectively on the
hittable.
ground for you.
okay.
I
So-
had to stay low enough to be able to hit Sashem.
With the cone.
And since
No,
Syranos is still on his shoulders, they would all still be at advantage for the attack.
If you're in front, yes.
Yeah, so she'll move in front.
Okay.
She's gonna get closer anyway. So. And then all 3 attacks.
Okay.
25 for the first one.
Nice.
23 for the second.
Oh. There's some good rolls. Advantage is doing some work.
Oh no, 19 for the third.
I'm going to use my last psychic shield for that one. So that one misses.
So after these two hits, one with the axe and then the dagger, the shard of agony, finally the tail comes around and blocks the final strike with the axe. Go ahead and roll damage for the 2 hits, though. With Rage, Hexblade, and Divine Fury on the first.
That's
17
35 for the first one.
Oh, jeez. Oh, Caesars.
And
Oh, that Divine Fury roll. Wow.
six.
So 6 plus 2 plus 3, right? So 11.
Yeah, so 11 for the second.
So as far as,
46 damage.
yeah, 46 damage and 2 strikes.
Mhm.
Divided by 2 is 23.
Correct. And for the first time since this fight really began, Zenesha, body's showing some wear and tear.
Oh gosh. Okay. She's
At the end
gonna.
of your turn?
She's just gonna yell out at him. Stay here and finish it.
All right. On to Basil's turn. Make his death saving throw in private. On to Sashem's turn. Make his death saving throw in private. Syranos, it's your turn.
I know there's a part of you that cares, or you wouldn't have tried to help those children. But this is too far. And I'm gonna attack.
And given the positioning of things, it would be at advantage. And also, you're like connected to him and like have almost free access to his back and neck and head and stuff. So
22.
Barely hits.
Yep, just hits.
Both of those were 13s. What the heck?
The 20 misses.
Yeah. So 1 damage roll. 13. And he's still like 10 feet up, right? Flying.
He's only about 5 feet in the air right now.
Oh, because he swooped across. Okay.
Correct.
All right. I was just okay. Yeah, that
Yep,
was pretty
you're
much
good.
my turn.
All right, Arni, it's your turn. In front of you, you see not only Buddy looking like he's about to leave, but Basil and Sashem both lying on the ground, not moving.
Arni is going to slowly walk over to Basil and start to cast Spare the Dying. And all the while looking at Buddy and saying, "Is this what you really want?" Gesturing at the city blocks that were consumed. Hundreds, maybe thousands of people dead, consumed. Is that what you really wanted? That'll be my turn.
Buddy, it's your turn.
What I wanted was to find a worthy opponent who could one day challenge me in a battle to death. Now look at Zenesha. You must become stronger. And I'll toss her that expensive bottle of wine. That only drink this when you beat me.
Do you catch it, Zenesha?
Yes, but can she immediately throw it back at him? Like maybe
I'd
like
let
as
you-
a reaction almost.
Well, okay, so your turn is right after his. Yeah, I mean, you could make a ranged attack if you want, which is basically just because you're not proficient, it's just a d20 plus your dex mod.
It'd have to be on her turn, though.
Well, we're loosening things a little bit at this
Okay.
point, so.
That would be an advantage, right?
No, not for a ranged attack.
Okay.
Ranged attacks don't get flank.
Oh. That's really
You do
sad.
catch the bottle, and you just.
I don't want anything from you.
You went mute.
He went mute because his things died.
Oh.
I don't want anything from you.
That wakes up.
I was kind of chuckle. Such a waste.
Sorry, give me just a second.
And I'll
There you
look
are.
Syranos. Choose now. And I'm going to turn towards the cliff and move and dash action as I'm rolling in the air straight away.
Gonna go get the speaker real quick.
The freaking wall stopped me.
Does it show anywhere on Discord how long we've been doing this? Because I lost track a long time ago.
We started a little after 8, and it is now 12:17, so we've gone for about 4 hours.
Thanks, because dealing in 2 different time zones, I was thinking 8, and it was not 8 o'clock my time. So I'm like, I don't even want to figure it out. So, like 4 hours, you said? 4.5?
About 4 hours and 10 to 15 minutes. You're muted.
There we go.
So, what I'm going to do after she tried chucking that back after me, said, what a waste. And I'm going to turn to face the cliff, look over at Syranos, hop off now or hop off over the cliff. Matter to me. I was going to dash action, move and dash, and as I'm over the edge of the cliff, I'm going to start rolling.
So, given that we've loosened things a little bit, Syranos, I'm going to give you an opportunity to make a dexterity saving throw to determine where you fall, because you are not latched onto this large flying creature.
I have a question on that because
Go ahead.
I expect it to not stay on. That's why I was going to say my echo is walking under the way he's walking.
Oh, yeah, you can just tell. Yeah,
Um,
I mean,
so that, if I need to, I can just teleport. And then the echo falls and disappears.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine.
Yeah, once I reach 30 feet away, the echo disappears. So
That's true too.
Do I get an attack of opportunity as he
Yeah, you would.
goes? $27.
Meanwhile, I'm
Yeah,
going
that hit.
to spare the dying on Sashem.
All right. Both Sashem and
16
Basil, you no
points of
longer
damage.
required to make death saving throws. You're stabilized, but not healed yet.
How much damage was that? That was
So we have no.
16.
It's not even 1 hit point.
16
It's just we don't have to
divided by
do
2.
this.
8. I'll yell out, "Till we meet again, friends."
And as Buddy
Bluetooth.
moves into the distance and disappears into the sky at a pretty rapid rate, their large wings carry them to the horizon. Basil and Sashem stabilized, but not well. The rest of you torn and bleeding. The city around you, quiet and eerie, empty. That's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Alright, guys.
Oh my god.
You little turd
Oh my
and you
gosh.
little wifey too. You both.
I wasn't gonna tell
Oh,
Uh huh.
I
God.
I can keep
was
secrets from everyone else except my husband.
so suspicious that it was Syranos at first.
Don't be suspicious.
Oh, yeah?
Be suspicious.
Yeah, that was interesting to me.
oh.
Oh man,
Been with
crazy.
us from the beginning, man. Just weaseled his way in so fast.
Because he was with Gilmore at the beginning, you guys trusted him.